What does it mean when I say you are an infinite being? You are more than just your physical body. You are more than just your thoughts and your mind. And you are more than what you feel. Your energy is your infinite. So when I say you're an infinite being, I'm talking about your soul. There's a part of you that will never, ever, ever die. This version of you may go and this body may leave, but there is a particle of you that is so small in this reality that carries all your DNA, all the experiences your soul has ever had in this universe and in other universes, that is deeply connected to God, that is deeply connected to Source, that is deeply connected to the one being that has created all of life. And when I say you are infinite, I mean that you will never die. You are beyond measure. You are more powerful than you've ever been told. You are more light than you've ever been told. You have the ability to bring that infinite into this reality right here, right now. So I got this question the other day from someone who saw my video on Earth Mama Medicine, and they asked me, what did you mean when you said you're an infinite being? And I just told you guys a little bit, but we can literally break this down. Like, to me, it's obvious. Like, I don't believe that when we die that's it. Like, that my existence, my consciousness is done. I believe that my consciousness gets transferred into a different reality, in a different time, in a different space. And I believe with that, part of us that exists, that part of us that holds on to life, no matter what form we're in, is our infinite. So I want you to imagine your soul, okay? And your soul actually is a chakra. That's why I love chakra work, because it breaks all these really intense spiritual concepts that can be hard to grasp down into little pieces. And so imagine your soul as a database for your energy that was created by Source, that broke off from Source to go off and have its own experience, right? That part of you can literally never die. There is no expiration date, because there is no time. When you are in a soul, when you are not in a body, when you're not here on earth, when you're just your soul, your pure light energy, you don't have time, you don't have space, you don't have boundaries. Everything in this conscious reality is just made for us right here, right now, in this conscious level. But when we raise our consciousness, when we decide to think about things and actually get answers around, like, well, what does it mean to be an infinite being? That is when our consciousness expands. That's when we head back to Source. You are connected to infinite intelligence. Anything you could ever want to know, you already know. And that is the part of your infinite self I'm talking about. Is the part of you that already knows, that knows it all, because you're just connected. If you see God as anything, see God as pure love, see God as pure energy. And that right there is what infinite is. Pure love and pure energy. And you all have that inside of you. We all have it inside of us. And when we are in the moment, we experience our infinite. When we're aware of our chakras, we experience our infinite. That's why trauma exists, because things don't leave you. That's why drama exists, because memories don't leave you. These containers of energy that I call chakras, that we call chakras, this energy is so powerful because it is our soul having an experience and imprinting that experience in its body, in its infinite self. And when we're separate from God, right? When we're separate from our infinite, we think we're alone. We think that it's hard to connect. We think that we have an expiration date. But when we come back to our heart space, to our heart center, we realize that we can just create and create and create and create and just keep creating. Creation never ends. Creation never ends. That's what infinite means. There is no beginning, there is no end. Infinite is timelessness. And you're a timeless being. You have no expiration date. You're not going to die. Even if you leave your physical body, you will not die. Energy can never be created or destroyed, right? That's science, okay? Think about that. Energy is infinite, so you can never create it or destroy it. It just is. And with your being, your isness, right? With your presence, you are able to create from that, right? But you can't create energy because it already is. And you can't destroy energy because there is no expiration date. And that, to me, is source, right? Is everything that we could ever possibly want to know about anything. That is source. So when you're connected to your infinites, you are connected to God. If you have more questions about this, leave it in the comments. This was just a short little video on infinites. I'm sure we can break this down a little bit more, but I hope this answers your questions. I love you. Mwah. Namaste.